Alright guys, this is Crowbar here coming at you with just an overview of my EDC and a review of some of the products that I recently received. Still have to test them out, haven't used them in an actual situation. So a little bit about me. Well, I'm a pilot, and not a professional pilot, sadly, just student pilot. I live in a warmer tropical area. You're not really in danger or anything. Yeah, there are no realistic, like bad guy and getting mugged threats over here. Anyway, here's what I carry. Generally, sometimes I'll supplement it or delete things. So, I got this cheap watch. It's a Timex Expedition. Anyway, I got it about 7 years ago. When I pulled out of the drawer, the silicone rubber band or silicone watch strap was decayed. So I got this cheap thing for like $5 off Amazon. It works alright. You gotta clean it occasionally. Seems pretty durable. And I don't think these are gonna rust, but there's some slight pitting on them. Don't have a problem with it. It works. It's a watch. Alright, so I wear this every day. Okay, then if you're gonna survive, the number one thing is fire. I got this baby. And the good thing with this is even if you run out of fluid, there's still a flint in there. You can still spark it. You can still use sorry about that. Yeah, sorry I'm not showing my face. I'm doing this for YouTube instead of Facebook, so I don't really want to do that. Anyway, you still got something like this thing, Benchmade 556 mini grip with Tonto. It's alright. I wouldn't buy it again. It's a little small for my hands, but it conceals well. I'm not really a knife guy. I don't carry a lot of knives. I'm a multi-tool person, but this does everything I need. I like it. It's tough. It can be very sharp. Generally, I wouldn't carry this. It's just kind of evil looking, but it is small. So I'm going to display it here. What I normally have, hang on a second. And don't laugh now. This is an Open L, I think number 7. I got it for $2 in Washington or Oklahoma, actually. It's an alright knife. It locks up very solidly if you can get it to lock up. That is. Not sure why it's not locking right now. Anyway, so I gotta go do it once over on it. Got it for $2. It works pretty nice. It's sheeple friendly. It doesn't look too intimidating. And it's extremely sharp. It will hold an edge extremely well. The only problem being, well, actually, no, it's not really a problem. It is high carbon steel. It's fine. I think this is like a 440C or something like that. This holds an edge pretty good too. But you can shave your hair with this thing. That's how sharp it'll get. I just love it. Alright, so I'm going to take these guys out of the view because, yeah, actually no. See, this will slip into your waistband. It's got a pocket clip. That's also really convenient. I do tip up carry. Then I got this. That's my camo here. And if you're in the United States, this is fine. It's a ruggedized Casio Brigade Gs1. I had the Rock, which I did prefer, but this has the QWERTY keyboard. Does not have the G's gear, so no temperature, no like accelerometer, all that kind of fancy stuff that the Rock has, and now the Ravine has. But it's QWERTY. It's tough. It's got that operator Nokia look to it. I like it. Camera's decent. That goes with me. Alright, I got sunglasses. I use just Ray-Bans Aviators. Got a good deal on them. They're genuine. I checked them out. Got them for like $80. Those are alright. I like them when I fly. I wish they were a bit bigger, but there are bigger models. I do have the gold rimmed ones, but that just screams, Maverick wannabe, so I don't wear those. Got those extremely cheap as well. They're really my dad's. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about them. They're good when I fly. Just solid, you know, Bosch and Laum 1930s design. Can't beat it. Okay, now getting to the meat and potatoes of the EDC. Alright, so now you've got your Leatherman style. It's got a small little blade on it. See, little guy here. Little fold-out scissors, and these are really why I bought them. And these little nippers are pretty nice. And then you've got a file and a screwdriver built into that. There's a small tweezers, which I don't really want to prize out right now. I've used them a lot of times for taking out splinters and that sort of thing. I've got this mini mag light. Might replace it in the future. I'm not totally sure. It's alright. It takes a 1 AAA battery. It's reasonably bright for my purposes. This thing, so because I do live in a tropical environment, it does tend to rust. You can see there's an accumulation. Probably can't see it on the camera, but there's some slight corrosion because it's a high carbon blade versus stainless steel. I don't know. I didn't feel like putting a Swiss Army knife in here just because I didn't want to have to deal with a stainless steel blade always having to be resharpened. But that would definitely be a viable option too. Plus, I just like, I mean, you got the kind of cool over here. Just kind of blends in with the rest of the look I got. Alright, so, I don't know what to show you guys first. Yeah, I'll show you guys this. So, today in the mail, got this off of Amazon for around $25. And you might be wondering what it is. It is a solar cell phone charger. It'll charge your, says provides a full charge to most phones, MP3 players, GPSs, iPods, iPhones, e-readers, Bluetooth, and other USB powered devices. It's got an LED capacity indicator, 20, 50, 80, 100%, etc., etc., and includes some accessories. So, and the solar takes about 6 hours to get to 50% charge. So, this guy here, why I like it, it's got like a 40-day standby time. It means I can charge this thing once in a while, and this will be around for a long time. And I got this for 25 bucks, so I'm pretty pleased. I'll have to go test it out and get back to you guys on how good it is, but you can see some of the accessories that came with it. A little charging plug if you want to charge it directly from your wall outlet and use it as a conventional, you know, like backup battery kind of thing. Whatever. Another reason I got it was these guys. And these are little suction cups. You stick them on the panel. There we go. Not getting a good seal on this one. Hang on. Well, point being, you stick them on the panel and then you stick them in the back of the window on your car. You know, so you got your rear window and you kind of put this over here. That'll get a good charge. Stick it in your aircraft if you're flying in the bush, flying in Africa, whatever. I mean, you're definitely going to want to be able to charge your devices. There's a possibility in my future that I might be flying in the moon, Botswana. I don't know how the situation is over there, but well, I have to change out this phone for a phone that has a GSM instead of CDMA. My biggest complaint with this phone, I'm going to pick up an old Nokia eventually for that purposes. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go check it out. I'm pretty stoked. It's a good part of my system over here. I'm kind of gearing this all towards, you know, expat kind of stuff. And then cha-ching. This over here is what is called a ResQme. It says the features are a brand you can trust, a clip to keep on your keys, a blade, and a spike. And the ResQme basically is an egress device. It's designed in Holland, I believe, where there's a lot of canals and a lot of car accidents end up in the water. Here's what it is. I got mine in blue. Not sure if you guys can see it. Yeah, sorry about my camera equipment. I'll try to pick up something better later. Alright, so basically you hook this on your keychain, like I'm going to do here. Probably in the middle. Okay. Alright, and then you got your keys, probably, hanging in the ignition of whatever. Or you can just stick this on your aircraft ignition. It's nice and light, it won't get lost. All aircraft keys need something on them, right? Anyway, I'm not sure if it'll punch through aircraft glass, but I know a lot of Cessnas, the seatbelts love to jam. You get in an accident and your seatbelt jams, and you're pretty much screwed. In fact, sometimes they jam even without getting into an accident. I've never been into an accident, but I've gone in the aircraft, and the seat belt does not want to engage or disengage. Good to have. So you got this in your ignition, whatever, you just made a hard landing, the aircraft had a prop strike, flipped over, you go reach, or you ditch into the ocean, you go reach, pull this out, it's in the ignition, boom, you detach that, and you've got a little seatbelt cutter, and it's highly effective from the videos I've seen. Okay, you're in your car, because I'm not sure how this will work in an aircraft. I think it'll probably work on the rear window, but the side windows are Lexan. They're shatterproof. I mean, essentially. Still good to have. So in your car, you just slam this thing, take it like this, or however you want. You slam it against the rear window, and it will make a gaping hole in the window if you apply it in the right place. And then you just kick the rest of the glass out and egress from the vehicle. Good to have. A lot of people will die because they get trapped in their vehicles. You know, a lot of pilots, commercial pilots, whatever, airline pilots, they definitely could use something like this. Cut their shoulder harnesses. I've heard of it happening. You know, they get stuck. Yeah, I don't really want to roast to death. I heard about two people in a Cessna, an instructor and a student, and they flipped over doing a soft field kind of landing. So they were stuck upside down for 6 hours in their harnesses, waiting for people to cut them out because they took that long to, find out they were missing and notify the search authorities. Good thing for them, there was no leak, and they didn't have a post-crash fire. But a post-crash fire is a very realistic possibility if you're in an aircraft crash. If your car goes off a bridge, you're trapped too, until the pressure equalizes inside of the cabin, in which case you might already be down too deep to get out. This is good to have. It's a good little trinket. It looks nice on your keychain for your airplane, and for me it just fits in. Adios.